Ajahn Chah was once invited to the palace, and many monks in Thailand, especially in city monasteries, will just eat on plates, at a table. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but that's what it is. If you're invited to a royal meal offering, as happened with Ajahn Chah, there's a table set for all the monks and lots of fine cutlery and nice plates. And Ajahn Chah brought his big iron bowl. And the monk that was sitting next to him was a city monk and says, Lumpur, aren't you a little bit ashamed to eat out of your bowl in front of the king? And Ajahn Chah said, monk, aren't you ashamed to eat off of a plate in front of the Buddha? Oh, yeah.
Dhammapuja. Bhante recently shared a short video in which one Bhante is telling the story of a monk being invited to the Thai royal palace and being maybe the only one eating from monk's bowl while all the other monks ate from fancy plates. And one of the monks asks this Bhante, Bhante, aren't you ashamed to be eating from the bowl in front of the king? And the monk replies, Bhante, aren't you ashamed to be eating from a plate in front of Lord Buddha? This, I'm paraphrasing the story. But when I heard this story, I felt easily relating. And I was quite amused because many times Bhante and I are the only monks eating from the bowl while everyone else eats from plates or thali or many dishes. And this is not like a prideful thing. For us, it's just something very normal. But often we stand out, even among other monks, for doing things that actually, when we look at the Dhamma Standard, we're not doing anything out of the ordinary. And that's where we really need to see. I think this story is a good example of the society and commoner standard versus Dhamma standard. It's a matter of who we compare ourselves to, and according to what standard we behave. Many of our behaviors nowadays can seem like very strict or very unusual, even among monks. For example, we've kept the same set of robes for a very long time, and we even to the point of sewing and patching when we need to mend, and to the point that the color is fading and changing. And many monks nowadays, they just easily change robe because many people offer robes. And then, we always eat from the bowl. And it's not only about Dhutanga, but that is one of the benefits, one of the reasons why we usually eat from the monk's bowl. And then, how we keep the minimal belongings, some of these basic sila. And even among monks nowadays, many of these behaviors can seem unusual. But we really don't care, actually. And we just do our thing because we look to Dhamma as our standard, and we look to the way, especially of ancient Arahants, and as much as we can copy the behavior of the ancient Arahants and Lord Buddha, we are going to do that. And so, yeah, this is a very relatable little story, and but yeah, we will happily continue eating from our monk's bowl, even in front of the king. May all beings become Buddha very, very fast, really, really fast, in this very moment now. The death is now, Danchip now. Sadhu, 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 Namo Buddhaya.